Yo, what's good, guys? Nasty sell off today, down 4% on SPY. I closed my short position today, which I opened on Monday, I believe. Made a couple hundred. I'll show you that. And, we're just gonna go over technical analysis. There's still possibility we go even lower, so I'm gonna show you that. And what I really want to happen, upside, big moves. You know, maybe all-time highs. That's still not out of the picture, but it's really hard to say right now because we are on the brink of a recession still. So I think we'll know in the next couple of days. So we're just gonna get into the charts, and yeah. So I had that short position which I opened on Monday. I was looking for that pullback to happen. We didn't get it. I held through a couple hundred in losses, but I was still waiting for that pullback. I talked about all the technical signals I saw, and yeah, here it is. So 250. I mean, it's not much compared to like my positions that I usually size with, but it was something. Held it for how many days? 2 days. So I don't. It's something, but when I normally size, it's gonna be more than this. So yeah, we got that gap filled, and I guess we'll just start going over that. We're also gonna take a look at the dollar. Quick update. Yesterday in my video, I said, when the dollar goes up, markets go down, and vice versa. Markets go up, dollar goes down. So the dollar went up today, and then the equity markets got destroyed. But, there's still those bearish signals on the dollar. So we're going to take a look at SPY now. Very, very, very scary area. By the end of the week, we want to be above this trend line still. Because if we are not, I am genuinely scared. We can fall more. And I'm going to show you where we can go. Yeah, I'll show you guys everything. This shouldn't be too long of a video. I want to keep this brief. Tell you guys, only what you need to know, and I'll stuff it up with, unnecessary stuff. So, let's zoom in a little. We had that gap which got filled. I'll put all the lines up that I had yesterday, and I'll show you how they all played out. Yeah, here they are. So you can go back to my last video. I talked about that rising wedge, and the bearish divergences that I saw. Here they are. So, price was still going higher while the MACD was going lower, and you were in a rising wedge with two gaps below. And I was like, we're gonna get this pullback soon. We're in an area with big resistances, and we got a nasty pullback. Got that gap filled. I closed my position a little towards the end of the day, around 390, 260, and I started going long, which is a little dangerous because I did that without any confirmation, but I sold my short position right around here, and I went long. So there's a pretty decent chance this is the bottom, but it's not guaranteed yet. No confirmation. So yeah, right now we just need confirmation in the next few days that we were going to move higher. You're already getting some signals. This is about to cross over. And we are oversold on those shorter time frames. Very oversold. You're already crossing over on the 30-minute without extended hours. That's why this MACD and this one look different. That's because extended hours and not extended hours. So this is already crossing over. Everything is very oversold, and I also noticed very slight bullish divergences on the medium time frames. You have the MACD going higher. You have these peaks going higher while this price has just been going like down very steeply. So this is a bullish signal I'm seeing right here. There's a lot of fear in the markets right now, but I think I would really like to see that clear up before Friday. I think we want to be in the high 390s on Friday, or else we're going to be above that big trend line, and that is not good. So yeah, right now today we had trouble getting back into that gap, which I think is okay for now. I would like to see us get a little higher tomorrow. It's hard to say. We're kind of in the process of trying to build a floor here, consolidate, kind of build up some strength before making any moves up. But the possibility that we go lower is not out of the picture. So we have to keep all scenarios on the table. It's the only way you're going to succeed in this market. You cannot let your emotions get to you. So you can't have a bias. If you have a bias, the markets are going to destroy you. So your emotions are your biggest enemy, and it takes time, but you just have to learn how to disconnect from your emotions and just play the charts and play what you see. So I'm going to show you these targets. I've had these targets for a while. They're not really targets I'm looking for, but if we do happen to go lower, these are the ones I'm going to be watching. You got 380, there's support at 380 and the high 370s, like 376 and 379ish, and then you got a possible move down to 365, which I had measured out a long time ago. I forget how I found it, but they were levels that I've been watching for a very long time. So you have 380, high 370s, and 365, and yeah, those are levels to be watching if we do happen to go lower. But you have big signs that we can reverse very violently. Maybe this is a little messy, but let's see if we can see something. It's not clean, I guess, but maybe, yeah, it's I don't know, this isn't too clean to me. We'll just have to see how this plays out. There definitely is a chance we can keep going a little lower, but right now I've decided to position myself long. I definitely could have waited, and that's the smarter decision. So we have to see how this plays out in the next few days, but we filled the gap, which I've really been wanting to see, and I'm very happy we filled this, because now that opens up the opportunity for us to move higher and for me to be able to very accurately predict where we will go. And you can go back to my past videos where my very earliest videos, I believe one was called Don't Get Trapped by the X-Wave or something like that. And in that video I was calling for under 390. That was almost a month ago. And here we are at 390, and that's when I flipped the switch and I decided to change my my sentiment. But that fear sentiment's still in the markets. You got retail buying puts here, and they like to buy the calls at the top and they like to buy puts at the bottom. So that's just something to keep in mind. Those are the statistics. Retail is terrible at timing the markets, so sometimes that's just an indicator you can see and use to your advantage. So it's a hard area. I can't really say for certain what's coming until I see confirmation of a bottom, clear supports, more strength, sentiment starts to ease off, good catalyst. We really need to see some good catalyst in the market. Whatever it is, Russia, Ukraine stuff easing off, just things like that. Something the market can see positivity in, and right now there's almost nothing to consider good, I guess. A lot of negative just factors, like all across the globe, agriculture, inflation, all that, you already know. So yeah, I guess really the next few days you just want to see us to hold around here and make a support. I'm actually gonna show you these levels. I don't really look at the very short-term trends much, just because you can make a lot more money from the macro, but I'm just gonna do this anyways because it is an important area. So you can see It's an impressive bounce actually. We hit that fib right there. Fibs. You really want to learn how to use these. I'll be doing tutorials on these in the summer, starting in a few weeks. But you know, we hit these. This could be the start of a development upwards. So you hit this level, solid support. But you can go lower. You can go to these, the 0.854, and at the extreme, 0.886. Which is, you know, a little scary. Under that, you need a double bottom. That is your last resort, or you go lower to those levels that I pointed out: 380, high 370s, and 365s. But right now, it's not in your odds to go short here. There's an extremely high probability we start moving up from here, but there is definitely a possibility we can move down. But you know, I'm out of my short position. I started going long. It's a scary area because there's no confirmation that we are moving up yet. But you know, we're seeing strong supports around here. We don't want to see a gap up tomorrow, because then that's just another gap we have to fill, or consider filling. So there's not really much else to say. A lot of trend lines, I guess. I showed you bullish divergences, not bearish divergences. Bullish divergences, which I haven't pointed out in a while, that the MACD, you know, almost crossing over right here, getting, on extended hours already crossed, but no extended hours about to cross. Medium time frames, you have bullish divergences with the MACD moving up, with the price just going lower. High probability we are starting a bullish development. So I did say you don't want to be biased, but when you see signals like these, you add everything up. You know, you can have a very high probability educated guess that it's going to go one way, and everything is leaning that we can be going up, but we just need a couple more days of confirmation. So I'm going to leave the video there. I don't really need to say anything else. But yeah, next few days are crucial. Show this video some love, subscribe, like the video. It's up to you guys to give me that exposure on YouTube. I got a lot more content coming out soon. So yeah, you're not going to want to miss out on this stuff. I'm also going to leave the Discord in the description. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video. So peace out, guys.